Well, as for my last video, I bought the new KAC 1 air compressor. My problem I had was that the old back plate, which is this guy right here, once I put the belt on, it rubbed on this bottom leg. So if you have the old Keene style motor or the old Keene style pump, and you want to upgrade to the KAC compressor, you need to get the new black back plate. And now I'm not going to take this off, I got it on right now, but I have a picture of it. I'll show it to you once in this video. So you need to upgrade to the new back plate. Now, one of the other issues you have is with the new back plate, you only have the two legs that your boats go into in the motor, where you have this plate here that needs to be put on. So you need a thin, fine threaded, I think it's 5/16 24 bolt. It's a flathead. I could not find any of these in town, so I just reached out to Keene, to Mark Keene, and he just sent me a couple out. So you need to put this in, and once you do this, now this leg is offset. It's not on the bottom down here where the rub on the belt. It is now center. So that will allow the belt to run freely on this pulley that they send with their kit. So that's some of the things you need to look at. So if you buy the new compressor, you need to make sure you buy all the things that come with the compressor, the hose, the snorkel, all the stuff that comes with it. Plus, if you have the old motor, you need to upgrade the back plate and find the, like I said, the 5/16 24 fine threaded flathead socket nut, or socket bolt I think it's called. And you need to get that. And once you get that, then you should be able to put everything back together, and your motor should run fine, and you won't chew up belts. Because what I did last time, and I knew I was going to do it, was I wanted to test the compressor to see how well it worked, and the compressor worked great. But I knew I was going to wear the belt out, so I did that, and it ran for I got about halfway through the weekend, of course, and then the belt was out. Fortunately, where I was at, I could use the snorkel, so I didn't really need the air. I could just use the mask and the snorkel and go ahead and continue dredging. But that is some of the things you'll need to do if you try to upgrade to the new KAC air compressor. I'm sure believe the newer dredges already come with this back plate, so I don't think you have to worry about that. But if you have the older dredge that has the old back plate, then you will need to upgrade. Just to let you know, that is a Allen wrench device, not a not a screwdriver. So you're gonna have fun trying to get your Allen wrench in there. I think there's just enough. If you screw it in by hand, you can get enough in there to get this tightened. Also, you'll have to that'll be close, we'll see. So you'll just have to see how that all works out for you. I'm sure it's going to be fun trying to get this in here and get it tightened down. So it's going to make taking my back plate off and putting like the seals and stuff in, so it'll make it a little bit harder, but I have a lot more air. Okay, I got the back plate back in. When I put the screw in that I had to get from Keene, it kind of looked like this on the back plate, which is this plate here. So as you see, it's not sitting. It's a recessed fitting. If you can see it now, you can see it's sitting there right. But it fit like this. So what I ended up having to do is going out and getting some 3/16 inch washers. And once I did that, it got it closer to a fit. And then once I put that in, then now that boat is flush. So that was a modification I had to do. Now I'm getting ready to put the impeller back on and put the cover back on and put everything back together. And then I'll be ready to test this out. Probably won't get to test it out this weekend, hopefully, but nothing goes wrong. Everything should be fine. It should work pretty smooth. So I know the pump works. I know the air compressor works because it worked fine before the belt quit, before it chewed through that belt. So I know it works, and it worked great. I had plenty of air. So this is what I'm looking at. So I've kind of got this guy back. I'm going to put it all back together, and like I said, I'll test it this weekend at an outing. So hope this kind of gives you an idea of what you need to do if you've got the older back plate for the older pump. So hopefully this will give you some ideas of how to get everything to work for you. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.